Hello.
Can you hear?
Can you?
Will's here with me too.
There you are.
All right, can you hear us?
Now I kind of can.
All right. So, wanted to just circle back. We're gonna pass on this because there's a couple issues when we were looking at this. We were having a hard time just because it's using molasses and going into a dairy manure. We it's on dairy farms that are in the LCFS program because it adds it messes with their carbon intensity score
Mm-hmm.
because of it's adding a energy source to an energy product, and so it messes. It basically can't be used in the LCFS program.
Okay.
And so all the testing we did, the COD on it and everything else was extremely high. We kind of had several meetings internally trying to figure out how to make this work. And when we started running some testing on it, we just couldn't distinguish between the COD that it brought to the table and the COD that was naturally there.
Okay.
And so, being that we were kind of looking at this on our dollar, we kind of just decided to pull the plug on this and discontinue at that point.
So the information wouldn't be valuable to you because we couldn't stand behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, but I could have the information that you gathered because I changed the whole thing. It's not even, it's not even the same recipe now. I added like another 50 things to it.
Okay, then the information won't do you any good.
Well, but that's raw data on that solution. So I would love to have just the results.
Okay.
Okay, we
did a little bit. We can send you what we got.
Okay. Do you have my P.O. box?
I don't know that we do.
Yeah, I got to make sure I got it here too.
You have an email address?
Yeah, dougphipps@gmail.com.
Would you mind putting that in a text and just and send it to the phone number here? That'll be easier for me. Then I won't make a mistake.
Sure. Because I've added a whole bunch of different things. There's at least like 20 to 30 other things in it. And it's a whole different kind of thing now. So I haven't sat quiet on it. I've just been doing it. And then I had some really cool fertilizer made, but I left it out in the air and the flies got into it. So they absolutely put so much maggots and larvae in it. I put it on my test plants and they grew crazy, so beautiful at first. And then a bunch of flies and larvae started crawling out of them. So I learned that the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny, right? But meaning that's just the base. Now there's like, I don't know, a huge amount of different stuff afterwards. So
okay. Well,
so it messes with the dairy digester thing as far as their carbon credits in the form you guys tested it, which was like the very first basic part of it.
If carbonaceous in the materials that we are adding to a dairy manure, it will nullify their carbon credit eligibility.
Okay. So then as I get going on this other formula, I would want to put that back to you for and see the changes, the difference, I guess then.
Yeah, you'll want to not use anything like molasses or sugars or anything like that because it screws up their eligibility.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's them. There's other avenues too, because like I said, I really want to end up making a really cool fertilizer is the main thing. I'm pretty sure, like I found out the thing I had wasn't sealed, and so that was really bad. And then the hydrogen flow was plugged. It didn't even go through it. So I still had flammable gas in 14 days. I'm doing the ultra solution now and gathering everything to see if I can get it to be a burnable gas in, hopefully like 4 or 5 days with the controlled temperature and stuff. Fingers crossed.
Okay, now I would expect that you were using yeast, right?
What's that?